I didn't make a video yesterday. I just suddenly was overwhelmed by the knowledge that I was being engulfed in a tide of stupid. Anyway, I'm back today. I'm Granniopteryx. Well, at least I got some alterations done. Okay, Tommy Robinson turned up at the March Against Anti-Semitism on Sunday. Now, it was probably not the best thing for him to go there. He had been told not to come, both by the police and the organisers of the march. Now, this is where the tide of stupid comes in. The organisers of the march should not have told him not to come. He was coming on his own as a private citizen. There really shouldn't have been much. They could ask him politely, but if he chooses to turn up, like if somebody from the BBC chooses to turn up, I'm sure quite a lot of people on that march don't have much love for the BBC, but they will turn up, and there's not much you can do about it except ignore him if you don't like him. As for the police, there is no law that would stop him from turning up, especially as a journalist, from a march. And he was there on his own. He wasn't with a whole bevy of bother boys or whatever. And the whole thing is ridiculous. And just look how many it took to arrest him. It's as if they're sure that he has some sort of supernatural abilities. I didn't even know what was going on. That's him there. Just look at these police around him. Now, if they'd have gone for jihadists or something like that on one of the other marches, then maybe I would have said, okay, this is possibly the way they do things. But no, when it comes to jihadists, they stand well back, don't they? And just look at all of that. This would have been the time for somebody of ill intent to go and attack the people on the march, because all the policemen are there. Sorry, I'm throwing my hand at the screen in front of me. Of course, you can't see that. Right, so just look at them here, arresting Tommy Robinson. It's completely nuts. Now, I just want to show you a... Right, just a minute. I probably have to cut here while I find it. So this is some of the comments underneath. And this guy says, I have a very low opinion of Robinson, but no, he shouldn't have been arrested unless he actually committed a crime. Reasonable. And then a likely story. This person is referring to the police saying that his presence is going to be cause alarm and distress or something. And this person makes the point that popped straight into my mind as well. It says here, his continued presence in the area was likely to cause harassment, alarm and distress to others, the Met Police say. It's the screaming anti-Semitic jihadis who cause harassment, alarm and distress, says this person. To me, anyway. Yeah, and to anyone with any reasonable sense. And I'm interrupting myself here to remind you to click like, to subscribe and to share. And if you're on YouTube, remember to click the notification bell. All the links to my other channels are in the description, including links to donation sites. I'm always grateful for donations, of course, but just clicking like is the best thing you can do for this video and my channel generally. And I'm reminding you that the Christmas 2023 competition is now open. The link to the video telling you all about it is also in the description. Shameful, and I hope he sues. He won't be able to sue. They are actually, it's starting to look like a crucifixion, if you can use a religious symbol. They are crucifying him. Samantha says, I could be being massively naive, but feel a bit sorry for him. It could be perceived that he's being misunderstood and scapegoated. Yeah, well, whoever Samantha is, she appears to be trying to sort of distance herself. So if she gets harassed, she's going to go, ugh. Well, on your behalf, Samantha, I'm going to tell you, no, you're absolutely right. He's not misunderstood. He's scapegoated, for sure. And then this other one, Daisy, absolutely not. He was doing nothing wrong. How the hell can all those men shouting for jihad and calling for death to Jews be free to shout their vile comments, and one man simply being there can get arrested? It's an absolute disgrace. Well, yeah, it is. And it seems to be, well, this is from the GB News site, so you're going to get people who do think that. And I do think that maybe Tommy Robinson shouldn't have been there, although I have great sympathy for him and I have donated to his fund. So I can tell you, I put my money literally where my mouth is. But he is not an anti-Semite, and he has never called for death to Jews or behead infidels or anything like that. And the fact that the police and the whole media are going for him, it is really a disgrace. I was going to say it's diabolical. Yeah, maybe it's diabolical too. Although which particular devil that they're showing their allegiance to, I cannot say. Okay, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.